Welcome to That's Good for Footy.
Forget about the heartbreaks, the agony and heartaches. You give it all for the game's sake, and that's good for footy. Forget about the heartbreaks, the agony and heartaches. You give it all for the game's sake, and that's good for footy. And this is what you pray for, every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
Good evening and welcome everyone. How are you all? Okay, you're good. That's nice. You've just eaten, I can tell. You've had a belly full of food and you're like, I'm good, Damo. Just bring it out slowly, will you? Nice to see you all. Welcome along to the Italian Sports Club in Werribee for the Western Bulldogs night. These are the live and interactive footy panel shows where you get to meet the fans, or the fans get to meet the players in a little bit of a different light. We're going to do this tonight with these two boys. These shows are for the passionate supporters. These shows allow you to see the players be themselves. I'm ready, let's go. First of all, before we get stuck in, where's Ruth? Ruth, happy birthday today, Ruth, April the 17th. I only wanted to say that is because it's my birthday too, April the 17th, so well done, Ruth. But let's get on with it. Please welcome to the show our first panellist. He was born on the 16th of May in 1992. He's played a total of 221 games and he's kicked a total of 83 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2011. When he plays for the Western Bulldogs Football Club, he wears the number 21 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Tom Liberatore.
Sons of the West, red, white and blue. We come out snarling, Bulldogs through and
Thank you, everyone. Very nice. The newly shorn and shaven, huh? I just greeted him out in the car park and he looked like one of those lost dogs because he was shivering and I was like, you need a beanie, mate. And he goes, yeah, you'll fix me up with one. So, but he's here and it's bloody wonderful to have him here. I just have to remind him that he's here just in case. How are you, mate? You well?
I'm good, yeah. No, I've pulled up well, so all is good, yeah.
Good.
Haircut's interesting, but did for a good cause, so good fundraiser.
We'll talk about a little bit later, but I wanted to obviously address the situation because it's a new look for you and, you know, it's probably the wrong time of year to be doing it because we're heading into winter, but it'll grow quick.
No, it's all about the tough guy look and making sure I can intimidate opponents, so that's the idea, so... But yeah, it's all right. It's going back pretty quickly, actually.
I can see.
Good genes.
Well. Yeah, good. All right, let's get our second panellist out here because he'll be shaking out in the doorway as well. He is our second panellist. He was born on the 18th of July 2003. He has played a total of 13 games and he's kicked 4 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2023, only last year. And when he plays for the Western Bulldogs Football Club, he wears the number 32 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Arthur Jones.
Sons of the West, red, white and blue. We come out snarling, Bulldogs through and
There you go.
Bulldogs fight.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Very nice of you to for your very warm and cordial welcome. Artie, how are you, mate? Nice to see you here. First time on the That's Good for Footy panel show. I would have called you today, right, because I wanted you on the show, and then all of a sudden, here you are. How good's that?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, works like that. When Tommy Turbo gives you a message, you kind of put everything down and go and do it.
Oh, how good's that? Mate,
It's good boy, well trained. It's good boy.
Yeah, good. Yeah, there you go. And as I said when I came out and I told the audience earlier on that you were going to be here, they're as excited as you are right now. All right, so you'll enjoy this. Well, we hope you will. We'll see how you go. I'm going to get stuck into it because what I want to do off the top is just introduce the show and we'll get stuck into the segment. The fans see you on TV, but they're here tonight to find out a little bit more about you and what makes you tick. It's my job to try and get that information out of you. So pretend it's like a job interview, and as the night goes on, tell us a little bit more about yourself. It's not going to be a normal job interview though, okay? So let's get started. Let's go with my first question to you. If I was to say to you, tell us your favourite football memory, whether it's playing, watching or witnessing, what would your answer be?
Ooh, wow. No, I think being from a small country town, played under 11s, then under 10s, under 11s, under 12s, and then just get to grab a pie and watch the old man play resis and then league. So, yeah, I think watching the old man play is pretty special.
I like that. Good answer. What would your answer be to that?
Just trying to think. Apart from the obvious and the great
2016
premiership we were lucky enough to play in, that's probably the big one. But there you go. That's right. Yeah, it was definitely was one of those moments for sure. Hopefully we'll get another chance soon, but we won't go into that. Yeah, I think similar to Artie. Like I love watching my old man play when I was a kid. I think. Yeah, definitely going to watch him. Memories of Whitten Oval too. When I was about 5 or 6. I think the last game they played at Whitten Oval when it was against West Coast. That great game. I was only 5 or 6, but yeah, there's certainly a few flashbacks of that day.
How good's that? Love it. What's the one thing that when your playing career is over that you want to be remembered for?
Well, my smile. I think that's I think that one's a pretty obvious one. But just being a good person and
good person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice enough. Tom, what about you?
My haircuts.
All right.
Or tattoos.
Yeah. Well, there's been a few memorable of both.
There has, yeah. There'll be an interesting montage of my haircuts, definitely. Yeah. So just want to keep adding to them.
Yeah, excellent. All right, the game is over. It was a close, tight tussle, and you're talking to your opponent. They could either be your opponent or they could be a good mate. It's obviously at the end of the game. What sort of things are you talking about?
Oh, wow. If it's my mate, are we getting a drink later or what? No.
No, that's all right.
If it's my mate, it'd just be like, good to see you out there.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck for the future. La-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Footy's going well. Nice to see you again. Sorry I beat you tonight, but everything's cool.
Hey, it comes with the job, you know. If you beat him, you beat him.
That's it. Yeah, nice. What are you talking about, Tom?
I'm not sure. Try and meet him in the car park or what's their address or something like that.
Yeah, right. Okay.
No, nothing that vulgar. It's always just a good laugh after a game. We just say well done and have a smile and say thanks for the battle. Yeah,
it's good. You and Jake were standing around. I asked this question for that reason. You and Jake were standing around having a bit of a friendly little banter prior to the game. I'm guessing not so much after that crunching tackle down back.
No, it certainly changed the tone of our discussion. Certainly changed for sure. I was getting into him about him only playing well when he needs a contract. So, that's the sort of stuff you say. But that's I think it's the second time they've beaten us in 10 years. So,
I love it.
Yeah. Can't really say much else. They were too good, but that's how it is.
Good banter. He's here on May the 8th. If you want to come back for his retort, that'd be interesting. Yeah, all right.
I'll come back.
Yeah, come back. Yeah.
Check on him.
Yeah, just wait.
Let me know. May the 8th, was it?
May the 8th, yeah. Wednesday night for anyone curious. Yeah, car park. You, me, car park. All right. Who was one of your best mates down at the footy club? Who's one of your best mates down at the footy club?
Sadly, he got delisted last year, but Cody Rock. And then can't go past my housemate, Cody Waitman. Yeah. At the moment, I like the sea, so hopefully that someone else comes next year and his name of the sea.
Yeah, good. All right. Who's your best mate down at the club?
Another bloke, probably Caleb Daniel, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd be my closest mate, there's a few. Alex Keith, the old boy, he's running around in the twos now, but he's one of my good mates there, and obviously Marcus as well, Bont. So
good.
Been around for a while, and there's a few now, but Jackson McRae as well. So
okay.
Sort of that older crew, and obviously plenty of younger boys too.
Good.
It's all right. I'll wait my turn.
Well, you didn't mention me, so I've had you around for dinner.
That's true. That's fair.
I've cooked. How many times have you been around for dinner? Twice.
Two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan.
Yeah.
There you go. You get all the inside here. When you're in a car, you have to trust the driver. You have to trust that they are someone that can handle any situation. They have to have experience and knowledge. When you trust in their ability, using this as an analogy, who was that one person down at the club that you have that level of trust with?
I don't think Sam Darcy's in the running for this. I do not trust him. No. So
No?
Sam Darcy's ruled off the list.
There you go.
He's had a few incidents Nothing bad, but yeah, he's had a
Shocking.
few run-ins with trees and poles and stuff.
Stuff jumps out in front of him.
Nothing bad. Just some funny bingles.
Just the usuals. Who would it be? Couldn't tell you, honestly.
No?
Maybe
No one that just jumps out that you go, I've got a lot of trust in that bloke.
JJ. Maybe JJ.
Okay, yeah, good. Nice.
Not bad. I was going to say Taylor DeRay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, right.
Or Liam Jones, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He's a guy you can just trust, as you
Okay.
can probably tell from the way he plays.
Yep.
Just has a crack, so...
Like it, yep. A tactical player is one that knows when to slow the game down, take their time giving the ball back to the umpire, kicks it backwards, cramps up, etc., etc. Who is that type of player at the club, and who's got the coolest head?
Yeah. Someone said it. Someone just said it. It'd either be Libba or Taylor Dray. Like, he's pretty...
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Who do you reckon?
He's angry, but I think it works.
Yeah?
It
Okay.
works.
Yeah, probably Doc, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, Doc's probably one that comes straight to mind.
Yeah, all right, okay. You're elite footballers, you have to be conscious of what you put into your body. It's 8:30 at night and you feel like a snack. What do you normally eat in this instance? Are you conscious of it or not at all?
Yeah, I'm conscious of it because I don't want it to ruin my sleep. Because you eat too late before you go to... You're listening, big dietitian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a chocolate here and there, but nothing too much.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I think a chocolate helps. 8:30, but to be honest, 8:30 after dinner, I'm eating anything. Anything that's in the fridge and I'm hungry, I just smack it, go back upstairs and go to bed.
Yeah, okay.
I'm usually in bed by about 8:30 these days.
Yeah, right, okay. Getting old, I understand.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
It's going to be... I'll be pushing it, like, tonight. What time's the run sheet? Until 9. I'll be falling asleep. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll have you out of here by
Yeah.
then. It'll be all right. As a rookie, you start off hoping your natural ability, skill and determination gets you to a stage of both cohesion and confidence. Confidence is you playing well. Cohesion is your team playing well. I've been doing these shows for a while now and I've been watching the blokes that I used to speak to then, and now I'm watching them basically flourish. Get you on here, I speak to you about this. My point being is that your maturity is something that we all experience, getting mature. But as footballers, you guys do it before our eyes. Excuse me. Your physique develops, your conversation and dialogue improves, your confidence levels change as your career progresses. Are these the type of things that you're aware of as part of your football journey?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I've only been at the club 3 years now, and I think having the leadership at the club, you kind of work real close with them, and the more you get to know them, the more you get to work with them and then build that relationship.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like...
That's where your confidence comes.
Yeah, the more you're with them, it kind of grows on you. So
And that's
it's
where
like,
your cohesion comes. Yeah, right.
100%. So I do believe it works.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great answer from a young budding leader. But no, definitely. I think I've certainly learnt how to speak a bit more clearly and concisely in these situations, and I've definitely learnt from years of playing under certain leaders and coaches. You see Bob Murphy or Matthew Boyd and all those guys from years ago and that sort of stuff. So I think with time and an understanding of how to go about it and just experience, you can certainly see that come out.
It's funny though because social media is around nowadays, and now everyone can be part of your life if they want to, or if you choose to let them in. But the circumstance is that people are still seeing more of you than anybody else because they follow a football team and they follow you as a player. So they watch you develop, they watch you grow. So all of those things are on display all the time. I wanted to talk to you, Arthur. You probably can go either way with this question, but gather round is a good concept. Talking about it purely from a club perspective, the bonding cohesion in an event like that, which it creates, being that it's like a carnival of football. What's it like for you, and what's your take on my perception of it? What's gather round like for you from a football perspective?
I think it's pretty special actually. Like,
Okay.
As you said, it's like a carnival, but being Aboriginal, we like that family aspect of things. And back home, I went to many basketball carnivals, football carnivals, and it was kind of cool to see everyone come from their own separate towns and come to one place to play the
Nice.
sport we love.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to get invited to go with the team, and
Oh,
I
wow.
guess spend the weekend with them in Adelaide, and then
How good's
yeah.
that?
So I think it's pretty special. Like
Yep.
just get to be away on a trip with each other a little bit more.
Yep.
And I think we just, as a team, we just flourish. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just it's something special.
Yeah.
Just there, but like it's hard to explain it. But
It's good though, because that's really what I'm alluding to. It's that bonding and the cohesion that you get from being away and being with your mates. Tom, follow on from that. What would your thoughts be on it?
Yeah, I think it's a great concept. I think it's a really good, I suppose, opportunity for the AFL to grow in that sort of area. There's certainly a few things that need to be honed in on, and I think it's hard for supporters, certainly to travel, and it's quite expensive. So there's definitely an element where that needs to be, I think, improved. Certainly from the airlines and hotels and that sort of stuff. But yeah, from a playing point of view, I think it's really exciting to travel together, get the opportunity to play. I suppose in the lead up to the game, we have a couple of days in Adelaide before, and it's a great atmosphere and that sort of stuff. But yeah, there's certainly areas to definitely improve on. Yep. But yeah, I mean, holistically, it's a great idea. But yeah, I think there could be options to even change it to Melbourne here and there, or Sydney, or I don't know, maybe just rotate it around a bit, or yeah. But certainly just bring those prices down, I think, for for the travelling fans.
Fair for everyone.
But it's great to get on Adelaide Oval, and
Yep.
even the little things of there was Mexican wave going during our game, and the DJ was going off, so which is a bit of a strange concept for an AFL game, but yeah, I think there's certainly an element of good and areas to improve.
Yeah, good. All right, thank you. There's what we see and there's what we can't see. Share your thoughts with us on the behind-the-scenes stuff. Give us your take on high-intensity performance coaches, the nutritionists we just spoke about, the health and wellbeing advisors, medical staff, development coaches, physio, etc., etc. The point I want to make here is, how much does it blow you away? Arthur, this is a good question for you. How much does it blow you away that you've got access to the best professional and medical staff? You can literally go and get a massage whenever you want. Tell us what it's like being in an environment where you have access to all this.
yeah, well, I mean, it's special. Like I think I take it for granted at the moment because I don't really get too sore. I pull up pretty usual. I'm young. I'm youthful. But I think when I get
And handsome, yeah.
Sorry, I'll just keep making the list. No, but but it's to have everything, and I guess as footy starts to grow, knowledge around the outside, behind the scenes. I think having all of those aspects at the end of my fingertips is pretty special, and it's just I guess having everyone there, phone call away to help you improve yourself as a player, a person. It's very special.
You've been in the system a while now, Tom. Give us your thoughts on it, because it must be something that you grow accustomed to, but it does take a little bit of time to be aware of everything that you have at your disposal. What's it like having all of that?
It's incredible. I'm very grateful to be a part of it. I think the whole journey from the start until now has certainly been hard in terms of injury and that sort of stuff. But to have the best physios, the best dietitian, the best wellbeing psychologist at our disposal just makes you, I mean, for me personally, just makes me want to train harder and be grateful for what they do for you. So I think it's a great I suppose it's a great aspect of footy that not everyone can sort of understand how lucky we are. So I think that having that at our disposal, if you see that in a good way and you utilise that, then it allows you to get the best out of yourself, and it allows you to set a good example for younger players. Perfect,
absolutely. It's why I actually asked that question, because I just like the fans to get that insight as to what it's like around the club. Empathy question for you. How sorry do you feel for a coach, not necessarily your coach, but any coach of a team, which has just suffered another loss, and he's now got to go up and face the media conference and answer whatever the journos are about to throw at him?
Yeah, it would be hard work. I do. There is definitely a degree of empathy for sure, particularly when the style of journalism isn't overly, doesn't have much integrity. So regulated. But I mean, it's a balance, I guess. Like you've got to be accountable for your actions to a degree as well. So you're obviously empathetic to him and us as players, but we don't have to go and do press conferences after games. So it's Probably a bit of both.
There was times last year when I was watching Adam Simpson from the West Coast, and I was just thinking, you poor bastard, you know. You just got to rock up and face it and just take it on the chin. And what else can you say? But we're trying our best, and it's just not happening at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll be right. He'll check his bank balance, he'll be fine.
He'll get over it, you
He'll be
reckon?
on $1 million a year for coaching a terrible team. So,
Nice. There you go. Arthur, give us your insight into that. Just you feel empathy for the coach knowing what he's got to go out and face. You wouldn't want to be in that position, I'm presuming.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, as players, we cop criticism, but we don't really have to answer to it except kick a goal, everyone loves you again, you know? And then the coaches kind of have to sit there. If their team plays bad, they have to, cop it on the chin and try and put forward a straight answer. So it's like, I do feel empathy for him.
Yep.
But it's just...
At the same time, that's your job, not mine.
It comes with the role.
It comes with the role, exactly. Cast your mind back, boys, to the school playground. You've been nominated to be the captain for your team. You've got a current day AFL list in which to choose from. Any player from any club. Who's your first pick?
the 2024 AFL competition. It's hard work. I don't know. Who'd you go?
I think anyone in their straight mind would go Bonty first, and then followed with.
Nice, Arthur.
Then
good.
Oh, we can choose Bont.
Any club,
right.
anywhere.
All right.
Any team.
Well, obviously you choose him, but
Yeah.
I don't think Libba would choose himself, but I would choose him. Secondly, so I'd go bang bang, and then
yeah. Thanks, mate. Yeah.
You slip any money?
Arthur, you can go next, Sean. I'll get there.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to say yes.
Excellent. You know, they're like giving fist pumps under the table here. It's bloody awesome. Hey, what's worse, do you think? Picking up a dropped iPhone on the boundary line or a sign in the crowd of someone asking for your boots? Oh, Arthur's got his
Probably
head
the
down.
phone.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you can't. You sort of have to pick it up, but I've started walking over him now. Or grab it, pinching him. Yeah. No, I'd never do that.
What about you, Arthur?
I think I'm a victim of both. So my first game, someone threw me a phone, and I kind of picked it up, and I guess debut, we got a win. I was pretty happy with myself, so I was like, yeah. So I think, and then someone asked me if they could have my boots, and I guess Rory Lobb and Cody Waitman was like, go on, give it. And so I kind of felt peer pressured, and I crumbled, and I gave him my boots, and so I had to run to Rebel the next week and go and buy a pair of boots.
Won't do that again. All right. Football is all about most points wins. So how good is it when your big men step up and your faith and reliability is rewarded in them? Kicking big clutch goals. How team lifting and confidence building is it? Now I talk about you being an on-baller and you've worked your ass off to get the ball down into your forward 50 and you get it into the likes of, we don't have to name names here, but there are certain individuals that are playing in the forward line. If they're not going to score those goals, it's like, man, we've got to do this again and again and again. What's it like when they actually reward you with getting those nice 6-pointers?
Yeah, it's great. We usually win. Yeah. So, and you nailed it. We don't have to run back and chase the ball back again and try and do all over again. So, it's nothing better than seeing the big boys kicking through the big sticks.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing better than seeing big boys. But I mean, I wouldn't mind if they drop something and give me the ball. But I think seeing my big 6 foot plus boys come over and smash a pack and take a mark and then finish their work, I think that's pretty special. I
like your answer in regards to that. Do you look at someone like Shea Bolton and maybe aspire to play your kind of football like him? Is he somebody that you would look at as an idol or a mentor? Yeah, well, we're actually second cousins. Yep. So I did get to... I knew him from a young age and I got to play a lot of backyard footy with him, and then he climbed the ranks and state, then got drafted. So, I do watch his game quite closely, and I guess as I develop, I kind of want to be that spice player that goes into the midfield or something. But, at the moment, I'll just play my role at small forward and I guess kind of build a good foundation and then slowly throw the question out. Yeah, good. Get the runs on the board and do what needs to be done. You've just kicked a real team-lifting goal. You happen to look up and you catch a glimpse of yourself on the big screen, on the replay. You're doing a good old-fashioned celebration, full body flex. Do you actually look down and go, not bad?
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Give the quads a little tense,
Yeah.
the calves, do the old back,
Yeah.
the double buy back.
Nice. Do a double cobra. Yeah, cool.
I think coming in at 60 kilos, anytime I flex, I think, yeah, you've done work. You've done that work.
Very nice. I like those answers. Well done. All right. What's the best concert or artist you've ever seen? We're having a little bit of a chat out in the green room about who we've seen, but who's your favourite? Or best, I should say.
Was lucky enough to see the Rolling Stones at Rod Laver about 10 years ago.
Yep.
When they came out, so that was probably the best. And obviously, they meant a lot to me, and I listened to them growing up with Mum and Dad. So
For sure.
that was pretty cool.
And good that Charlie was still alive at that time as well.
Yeah, and Mick got his got a big red fur coat out for Sympathy for the Devil, and
beautiful.
Keith was up there and still smoking darts and drinking beers, and probably that.
Excellent, great memories. Yes.
I was lucky enough to go to the Dixie Chicks, but I think they're called the Chicks now. So yeah, so I was lucky enough to go to the Chicks with Mum.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went late last year.
Yep.
And then saw Red Hot Chili Peppers last year as well.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And blew you away?
Yeah, of course.
Everything expected?
Yeah. Well, I
more.
grew up in a shearing shed, so I listened to all the music growing up. And then I guess as soon as they came, I was like, Mum, do you want to go? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, let's go. So,
Nice, excellent. All right, let's get on to this. What's best, crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy.
Crunchy? Smooth. It's got to be smooth peanut
Got to
butter.
be smooth, mate.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Smooth.
All right. Where do you keep tomato sauce? Is it in the fridge or the cupboard?
Cupboard.
Cupboard?
Oh, yeah.
Cupboard.
Cupboard.
Yeah.
Cupboard.
Okay. Are you a pajamas or a boxer shorts type of guy when it comes to bedtime?
Boxes.
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 All right. Do you prefer the aisle or the window seat on a plane?
Aisle.
Lib. It's got to be window.
Nah,
Has to.
what are you looking at? It's just clear. There's nothing there.
There's nothing to look at. You just read.
Rest up. You got to be
Just rest
freed
up
up
on
to drinking a lot of water and.
Tree, get up, get down, get up.
Bladder's getting old. I'm getting,
All right. Do you
lot of medication and anti-inflammatories and stuff. They flush it out of me.
Yeah, there you go. Do you sleep on the left or the right-hand side of the bed? And does this apply across the board with batting, golfing and eating? Well, some people can right-handed.
Yeah.
Mix of
but
everything.
They can bat left-handed.
Yeah. Well, I sleep in the middle of the bed, just because I can.
Because you got no girlfriend.
It is what it is. You know.
It is what it is.
But I sleep in the middle of the bed, eat right. I think naturally everything.
Yeah. Play
No?
golf.
Yeah, right. Golf swing.
Yep. Okay. All right. Tom.
A bit of both. I sleep. I sort of move around a bit in my sleep.
I can imagine.
Girlfriend's not overly happy with it, but then play golf left, right, eat left, cricket left, but play tennis right. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's not bad. You're all over the shop and a little bit ambidextrous. Don't look at each other, right? But on the count of 3, answer this question at the same time. Which club, in your opinion, has got the most feral supporters? 1, 2, 3.
Collingwood.
Pies. It's got to be pies. Pies.
Yeah?
Pies.
Okay. All right, there you go. Collingwood, yeah, all right, there you go. All right, let's talk a little bit of footy, boys. Firstly, how slippery was it out there last Friday night? Players and umpires were falling like a poorly stacked deck of cards. And I just wanted to know, just as a byproduct of that answer, do you guys make adjustments at the breaks to the surface conditions with a change of boots?
It was very slippery, and we can if you want to, but I don't. I just keep the same ones because I don't really slip that much. But
No, you
the
don't.
testimonials are quite. The ones I wear are nice, but yeah.
Okay. Why was it so slippery, do you think?
Well, they had a Pink concert there in like March,
Yep.
and since then it's been terrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll go with
I
that.
think that's actually why.
Yeah, all right.
Like there's been new services laid in, but then there was a game before it, the VFL play before us. So
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't know. It's a bit
Arthur,
going on.
you were out there?
Yeah, VFL was thought it was fresh, and then 2 seconds in, kind of slipped us up. So I think it was very slippery.
Yeah.
But yeah, some boys changed boots. I just kept mine on and guess didn't turn quite as sharp.
Okay, all right, okay. The turnover game is where footy is at in 2024. I found this stat quite interesting. 17 of the last 18 premierships, which includes the Dogs, of course, have all been in the top 3 in the competition, both offensively and defensively. It's all about how you defend it, but it's also about what you do with it on the way out. In the Bulldogs' game style and plan, where do you think you guys rank in turnover game at the moment?
In the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
So above average?
Just above average, I think.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Your thoughts on that, Arthur?
Yeah, I think we're above average. I think we work pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our focuses is trying to play in between the arcs,
Yeah,
and I
good.
think we do all right.
Yeah. Centre bounce clearances, you win those, you go a long way to winning the game. In 2024, teams that are dominating games are elite in this area. Another stat for you, Melbourne in 2021 were averaging 45 points from centre bounce clearances. Geelong in 2022, 32 points from centre bounce clearances. And the Pies in 2023, 19 points from centre bounce clearances. The Dogs, if they to have top 8 success this year, will need to adopt this style and brand of football. Do you agree with that?
Very much so. Yeah, we got pants out of there on last Friday. So, yeah, yep.
Okay.
We need to fix that up.
Yeah. Arthur, any thoughts on it?
Well, stats say it quite clearly.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, the
our
stats
bigs-
are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll move on to this one. I spoke earlier about confidence players and getting some consistency into your game. A couple of real standouts with more games under their belt have been Sam Darcy, Riley West and Jamara Ugle-Hagan. Tom, I would like to get your thoughts on what you've seen in the development of both of those 3 players. And Arthur, if you want to share any thoughts on it, go for it.
Yeah, certainly Sam's training and his diligence around his habits and day-to-day intensities improved a lot. I think Westy as well, he's always been building, I think, but now his role's been a lot more consistent. He knows what he needs to do for the team, and he just does every week. So, his attitude around being selfless and just getting the ball to ground, and then sometimes he might kick 1, sometimes he might kick 3, but he's just been doing the same behaviours every week. And then Jamara's obviously just keeps growing every game. So, his physicality, I think, becoming a lot better now, and he's getting a bit stronger as well. So all that's sort of building nicely.
I thought those 3 individuals that I highlighted there, out of those 3, obviously Riley has had to step up because there's so many people like fighting for that particular role. Jamara, though, has just gone leaps and bounds. I wrote down here, he's strong overhead, he's contesting in marking attempts, his goal kicking has improved, it's 37.5%, it's a little bit below average, but his overall kicking and marking is ranked at elite level. His leading patterns are better. All of his attributes and strengths are on display. Would you agree with that, Arthur, knowing that you've watched him come through the ranks and where he's at now?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The work he does behind the scenes, the stats just keep getting better and better just because...
He's just looking so much more confident, though, as a player. And he's really, his ability and everything is coming on display. How much time did he go and he spent a lot of time with Marcus in the off-season? Do you know how much focus they would have had on what particular roles that he needed to play or what he needed to improve on?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was a couple of years ago now, but he's probably more so now doing more, like he's just more getting fitter and stronger, and he ties into boxing a lot more now, and he's pretty strong with that, and that makes him a lot sharper. So him and Aaron have, I think him and Naughty trained a fair bit together over the off-season, and they're both big strong boys. Yeah,
good. Arthur, how much are you fighting and wanting to get back into playing for the senior side? You must be excited that the prospect is there. If your football keeps improving, there's going to be an opportunity for you. What are you doing in order to get to your best ability?
I guess the new facilities helped with our green floor, just every morning, just doing the behind the scenes, like behind the work scenes. So I think just keep doing what I'm doing. So far, I've made a little bit of improvement since having the shoulder surgery. So just keep doing that. But I guess seeing the boys like Jamara, Das and Riley, Westy, just keep doing what they're doing. So I guess kind of try and jump into one of their conversations, and I guess
draw inspiration from that, seeing that those boys have improved their football over the journey, and they're obviously fighting for spots. You are as well. You want to get out there and give your utmost.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, a boy just wants to play footy, you know.
Yeah.
And every boy's dreams play AFL, and now that I got a taste for it, I kind of want to get back into the team and
Good.
the red, white, blue. You know,
Yeah.
try and do what I could do. But yeah, just gotta put a strong foundation together and prove myself.
Good on you, mate. Well done. I wish you all the best for it. Last thing I wanted to go into, we're just going to talk about the football coming up. You come up against the Saints tomorrow night, everyone, at Marvel Stadium. This game kicks off at 7:30pm, April the 18th. The fast-finishing St Kilda went down by 1 point against GWS last weekend. There's no such thing as an easy game of football. Saints are sitting 12th on the ladder. Doggies are 11th. You're both 2 from 5. There's a 9.1% differential in percentage. Not that really means anything in the early stages of the season. It is, though, an important game for both clubs. Saints with a few injuries, Clark, Patton, Wood, Crouch and Henry. They might get Howard back. Dogs with a couple of outs. Smith, Lockie that is, and as well as Gardner, Lobb, Scott and Caulfield. Now, I noticed as well, omitted tonight was Oscar Baker as well from the side. So just reeling off those individuals, we've also got one of the most prolific ball winners missing from the side in Tom Liberatore. So I ask you, and I'm curious, I wanted to just, before we go into a line of questioning there, I say prolific, you were ranked elite in both tackles and clearances with disposals at an average of 26 per game. The only thing below average is your marks and your haircuts.
My marks after my haircuts too. There's about, you actually see all the little nicks of head knocks on there. So yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah. But seriously, the haircut and the moustache, the shave was to raise funds for your special charity. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was just for the Peter Mac Foundation, just around raising money for cancer. And it was just a small fundraiser at the pub at the Mona Castle in Seddon, and it was a good afternoon. I think we had maybe like 3 or 4 grand raised, and raffles and just a nice little arvo, and I think maybe a few other people got their head shaved as well. So it was good. It was a good afternoon.
Excellent. I just want to go back to the game now, just to talk about St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs tomorrow night. There's a few injuries for both sides. What do you think the message is going to be? What's Bevo alluding to at this stage?
We had a pretty big discussion this week just around just intensity and pressure and just hunting the opposition and having the appetite to get in their face and really put the pressure on them, but also make sure we get the centre bounce right, make sure we played in our half and don't let them chip the ball around and just bring the intensity that we lacked last week.
Yep, cool. All good, great advice on all parts. One last question I haven't spoken about it much. The incident of you and the fall which occurred from the game, but seeing as you have met all the standards relating to the concussion protocols and you've passed all the tests, are you slightly miffed that you've been ruled out due to concussion?
A little bit annoyed, yes, but it just, obviously didn't look great, unfortunately, but... I'm pretty frustrated. I can't go and try and help tomorrow night, but it's just I think Mum's pretty happy and having a week off and my girlfriend too. So it's just the way it goes.
The old man was in the stands. Did he say anything to you about it?
No. He probably did. I probably just couldn't hear him. Yeah.
Probably, I can't remember.
He told me to get up and called me soft. But
yeah, okay. All right. Well, enough said and done on that. I just wanted to say all the best to you. Good luck this weekend for the rest of the season. Try and stay injury-free, you two. Enjoy the rest of your footy. Arthur, enjoy where you're going and where the future lies for you. I wish you all the best with it. Best of luck on Thursday night for the Western Bulldogs Football Club. And apart from that, go Doggies. Please put your hands together for them.
Yeah.
thank you.
How you going, Arthur? You ready for it? Yeah, here we go. All right, I like that. He said, yes, sir. All right. Okay, here comes your first question. You can come in a little bit, Nicole. There we go. Perfect. First question. How many premierships has your club won? Maddie. 2. Very good. You're off the mark. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, love it. All right, he's on the right track. How many times has your team played in the losing grand final? Maddie? 2. Very good. Who is your team's captain? Maddie.
Bont.
Marcus Bontempelli, correct.
Very good.
Do you want to test your buzzer again, Nicole?
No.
No? Okay. Just checking. All right. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Rory Lobb.
Rory Lobb, very good. Closest to within 1,000. How many members does your club currently have for 2024? Nicole?
49.5.
I'm going to go with that because it's 50,898. All right, so well done. You're off the mark.
Yeah.
All right. Tom's very happy. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year? Nicole?
Ninth.
Ninth is correct. Well done. Here comes the fight back. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season? Nicole?
11.
No.
12.
Yes. Maddie got it with 12. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
Nicole.
Nicole.
2016.
Yes.
And it was Sydney Swans.
Well done. Correct. Congratulations. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Nicole.
Oh, Maddie.
I actually don't know. 23.
22.
22 it is. Well done. Got one back. I like it. This is for 2 points. Who was the last Western Bulldogs player to win a Norm Smith medal and what year?
Nicole.
Oh, that was close. Who was it? A draw. I can't do a draw. What did you hear? Okay. What am I asking him for? All right, Nicole.
16 JJ.
Yes, spot on. Well done. 2 points you get for that. This is for another 2 points. Who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2023 and how many goals did they kick?
Gosh.
I'll go. Aaron Norton.
Yes, 1 point.
27.
No. Maddie, do you want to steal it? How many goals do you reckon?
Maybe 46.
44. Fuck. 1 point, Nicole. This is for 3 points. Player, year and votes. Who was the last Western Bulldogs player to win a Brownlow medal? What year and how many votes?
That's probably a bit before my time.
Not too far before your time.
Maddie. We'll say Scotty West.
Sorry?
Did Scott West win, right?
No.
Tony Liberatore.
Oh, me? I don't. It'd be Cooney.
Yes, Adam Cooney. The year and the votes.
I don't know, but he I'm going to go 97.
No. Maddie?
2008.
Yes, 2008. And now all I need from one or both of you is how many votes?
14.
No.
Yeah, they didn't need that, did they?
How many do you think, Maddie?
16.
16? 24. No points for either of you. 1 point each, though, for the other question, so well done. What are we sitting on? 6 versus 8. All right. Out of these three players, who has kicked the most goals in the history of the Western Bulldogs Footscray Football Club? Is it A, Simon Beasley, B, Brad Johnson, or C, Chris Grant? Nicole.
Be Chris Grant.
No. Maddie.
Simon Beasley.
It is Simon Beasley. 575 goals. Well done. So 7 versus 8. One question. It's either going to be a draw or we're going to have a winner. Another multiple choice for you. Out of these 3 players, who has played the most games in the history of the Western Bulldogs Footscray Football Club? Is it A, Doug Hawkins, is it C, Scott West, or is it C, Chris Grant?
Maddie. Chris Grant.
Chris Grant is correct. It's a draw. Wow. We love everybody that comes to these shows so much that we don't have tiebreakers. We just give you all a present. You both won. So congratulations to both of you. What you're both going to be taking home, the boys will pass this along, you've got an inflatable, that's good for footy football, and you've got a rule, that's good for footy football. Both of you have got one of those each. So congratulations and thank you. Well done, guys. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Nicole. Beautiful. All right. All right, here comes the first one. The way that the segment's going to work, you're going to have 45 seconds on the clock. All right, I'm going to read out the actual player. You just have to tell me whether their jumper number is an odd or an even. Yeah. That's all you got to do. All right, yeah. And I'll give you a yes or no answer. All right, here we go. No, Arthur's doing it first. All right, here comes your time. Starts now. Adam Treloar.
Odd.
Correct. Buku Karmas.
Even.
Correct. Anthony Scott.
Even.
Correct. Caleb Daniel.
Odd.
Correct. Aaron Norton.
Odd.
Correct. Bailey Smith.
Even.
Correct. Tom Liberatore.
Odd.
Correct. Jamari Ugelhagen.
Even.
Correct. Bailey Williams.
Even.
Correct. Rory Lobb.
Odd.
Oh, yes. Jason Johansson.
Odd.
Correct. Cody Waitman.
Odd.
Correct. Latham Vandermeer.
Odd.
Correct. Liam Jones.
Odd.
Correct. Marcus Bontempelli.
Even.
Correct. Jed Buslinger.
Odd.
Correct. Tim English.
Odd.
Correct.
Even. He's even. Tim
yes.
English is even.
Yeah. Charlie Clark.
Even.
Correct. Wow. How many?
Wow.
How'd he go? Too fast. How many? 15. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
We're counting
12,
Timmy,
13,
by the
14,
way.
15, 16.
No, you don't count the wrong one.
17.
You got to count Timmy. I corrected it.
You got it wrong.
You got,
But I corrected
two
it.
wrong.
There's only
So
two
it's 15.
answers. Obviously,
15.
you're going to get it right.
15. Total score of 15. That's fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, we
Arthur.
saw it.
Well done. Love it.
Almost fingers up, Xavier. Come on. Get him
You
going,
ready?
mate.
Look at Xavier. He's literally
Right.
like at the Dapto Dogs. He's ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right, here we go. Your time will start with the 45 seconds right now. Number 44.
Even.
Correct. Charlie Clark.
Even.
Yes. Correct. Riley Sanders.
Even. No. Oh, no. Keep going.
No, it's not. It's odd. Nick Caulfield.
Odd.
Yes. Jack McRae.
Odd.
Yes. James Harms.
Even.
Yes. Harvey Gallagher.
Even.
Correct. Sam Darcy.
Even.
Correct. Riley West.
Even.
Correct. Jordan Croft.
Even.
Correct. Ed Richards.
Even.
Correct. Dominic Bedinio.
Even.
Yes. Joel Frazier.
Odd.
Yes. Bailey Dale.
Odd.
Yes. Arthur Jones.
Odd.
No. Luke Cleary.
Even.
Yes. Caleb Poulter. Has it stopped?
Odd.
Right, that's it. What do you finish up with? 13. Wow. Well done, guys. You know how hard that is to do? You try that one at home. That's not easy. Well done to both of you guys. But again, we don't really have any winners here because we don't like that. So you're both going to get a prize. Both get an inflatable football. You both get a real football. Enjoy it. You'll get it signed by the boys later on over there. Okay? There it all is. Seth's going, get out of the way, mate. I need to get my prize. All right. Well done. Thanks, boys. Thanks for being part of it. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Really good. All right. Big Picture people are proud sponsors of the That's Good Footy panel show and have been now for 7 years. They would like to take this opportunity to give you the big picture on the next That's Good Footy panel show. It's on May the 2nd with St Kilda's Mitch Owens and Callum Wilkie, live from the Springvale RSL, 23 Osborne Avenue in Springvale. Grab your tickets through the links on the That's Good Footy website. Thanks to the Big Picture people, the experts in home theatre technology. What I need to do now, I just need to tell you about some upcoming shows and then we'll give thanks and praise to the boys for being here tonight. If you'd like to be part of the live audience at any of the That's Good Footy panel shows that we do, get onto the website, which is www.that'sgoodfooty.com.au/events, because live is always better, yes? Right, thank you. The next That's Good Footy panel show is on May the 2nd and we'll be heading to the Springvale RSL, which is located in 23 Osborne Avenue in Springvale for a St Kilda show with Callum Wilkie and Mitch Owens. Then on the next That's Good Footy panel show will be at an Essendon game, Essendon show, which will be with Jake Stringer and Jaden Laverde. That show is on Wednesday, May the 8th from here. You'll know because Tom will be in the car park. Which is going to be fantastic. Live from the Italian Sports Club in Werribee, 601 Heath Road in Werribee. And then on May the 15th, we're heading to the Mulgrave Country Club for a Collingwood show. We're back to our old stomping ground with Patrick Lipinski and Darcy Cameron. Remember, when you're purchasing your tickets, only do so through the That's Good Footy website or click on the links on the That's Good Footy Facebook page. This will take you through to the ticketing platform and you'll purchase your tickets there. The last thing I wanted to say is thank you to Sam. Thanks, Sam. He's great. He's one of the best in the business, this boy. He's a doozy. Love it. Appreciate all your efforts tonight. And somebody that I can't do the show without either. She does the door, does the floor, and then she does so much more. The lovely Sandy. Could you please put your hands together for Sandy? Thanks, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy, baby.
Well done, mate. And the last thing I wanted to say is, everyone that had your photos taken, don't forget you'll get them up on the That's Good Footy website. Facebook page later on tonight. All right, that's where they'll be. Go on there, retrieve them. There'll be a couple of photos. I take a couple of each of you, so as if we get one of you going, all right, then you'll get a good one out of it, we hope, all right? So they'll all be up there a little bit later on. Can I now just ask you, this is really special because he filled in tonight, but hasn't he been a wonderful fill-in, right?
Yeah, well done, Artie.
He did it on such short notice, but the one thing he was told to do before he left home was to pack a smile, and he did. And he brought it along with him. Could you please put your hands together for both Arthur Jones and for Tom Liberatore? Great to have both the boys on here tonight.
It's also Damien's birthday today.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks,
There
mate.
we go.
No, I appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday, mate.
Thank you, mate. Really do. Really do appreciate it. All I wanted to do now is just thank both of you boys. Do you want to pick up your microphones? Arthur, your first time. Tell all the audience what you thought of the night. What you had for dinner? No, I didn't ask for that.
I was thinking about dinner, but no. I really enjoyed this. Is
Good.
great fun, good turnout. Get to be a bit more interactive with everyone.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it.
Good on you, mate. And Tom, your last words?
Thanks for having us, and thanks everyone for coming down, showing your support, and hopefully we can improve a little bit, and we'll do our best to try and get better for the rest of the year.
Good on you, mate. Well said. Well said. Appreciate it. This has been the That's Good for Footy panel show. My name is Damien. Thanks, everyone, for attending. We hope to see you again real soon. I did say this might be our last Western Bulldogs show, but if you guys get behind it and you tell everybody else to get behind it, we'll probably bring one back here. So, all right? But you've got to get behind us and support it. Thanks a lot for attending tonight. My name's Damien. Thank you, everyone. Cheers and good night. See you all soon.
Forget about the heartbreaks, the agony and heartaches. You give it up for the game's sake, and that's good for footy. And this is what you pray for, every night and every day for. You give it up.